guys, THUNDERSTUD here, and today we are gonna take another look at a stall deck that's kind of been nerfed into oblivion, but Konami's trying to tease it back at you with Scrap Iron Scarecrow. So this is in the card trader. You can find it in the regular inventory. You don't have to wait for it to pop up. So look in the regular inventory. It's limited to one already, and it's not a soft limit, it's a hard limit, so it takes your one slot. It's just an endless attack negate. When an opponent monster declares an attack, target the attacking monster, negate it, and then you set this card instead of sending it to the graveyard. So very, very good. We're also trying out another trap, Compulsory Evacuation device. Target one monster on the field, return that target to the hand. This was a quick staple in Master Duel because it was only a rare. Here it is, an ultra rare in Duel Links. Now it is already, it came into the game limited to 3, which means it has to compete with Floodgate, which is an easy staple in this deck. This is how Konami was nerfing Floods, or not only Floodgate, but just stall decks entirely. They take it away from Winda, they take it away from other good traps, they put things like Swordswoman and other stalls to compete on the 2. Really less we can do, but now with Scarecrow, we're going to try it again. We have Lava Golem and Swordswoman as our other means to hit them for damage. Other than that, it's all chain reaction. Now, Zoma Spirit, we got 2 of these, also good damage. It's just a trap monster, but when your opponent destroys it, you take half it, or your opponent takes half their attack as damage. That can be pretty devastating over like a Blue Eyes. That's 1500 damage. That's pretty good. Then we're using Drowning Mirror Force, as we virtually have very little monsters we're ever going to have on the field. Canadia's great with things like Karma Cut. You could throw Canadia away with the Karma Cut and trigger that Karma Cut, or sorry, trigger that Canadia off the Karma Cut. Very good. And then we have 2 of the best star cards, Soft Lock to 1, Curse of Anubis, Windstorm. By Soft Lock to 1, I mean there's only 1 of each in the game. They are not limited to 1 like Scrap Iron Scarecrow, but you can only have 1. So it's just all nothing too outrageous. Scrap Iron, I did use them a few times, but I never got to like hardcore loop them and really spam all the chain reactions and things like that. Still a fun deck, still always fun to stall. Even with Konami's nerfs, it's still viable, even without Scarecrow. So still get them from the card trader. It's a cool card, very fun to have, and you can toss it in other decks if you don't want to use Monster Reborn. So pretty cool stuff. Hope you guys enjoy, and thanks for watching. Alright, here we are versus a, oh lord, why can't Akiza? Couldn't remember her name. We're starting with a Swordswoman. We have good background of Swordswoman. It's a pretty good hand. We don't show our Swordswoman just yet, because we really like her. Miracle Rupture. Weathering Soldier. What is this? Specimen. Oh, he's fossils. Specimen Inspection. He's gonna melt. Look at this guy. He guesses a Lava Golem straight from our deck. Very good. So with that Lava Golem milled from our deck, he's going to be able to bring out the Spolgios. Hit him with a Floodgate. Boom, boom. That was a big monster to Floodgate. But he did with our own Lava Golem. Check who it is. It's our Scrap Iron boy. We get to attack his Tackle Crusader. He takes 300 from our Swordswoman. He's trying to stop our Swordswoman. There it is. Scrap Iron. No KOing our Swordswoman for you, my friend. Swordswoman's free to crash into any monster. We get a Weathering Soldier. That just gives him another search of Miracle Rupture. We didn't do any damage from there. Now obviously he's not going to swing again because we have our Scrap Iron. Oh, he's going to Mystical Space Typhoon or Scrap Iron. The one downside of it. But it's okay. He's going to Miracle Rupture, Tackle Crusader. Doesn't flip us down. Now we're going to hit him with the Windstorm. Kind of a waste of a Windstorm, but we're getting a lot of action off this Swordswoman. And look what we get, a second Swordswoman, so we're going to be able to swing into both of these. He put an even higher defense down for us to crash into. Now we're going to Curse of Anubis. Keep these Swordswomen around while we're doing more damage. Just picking away, guys. We're going to have 2 Swordswomen crashing into that shell now. Look at that. That's 1,000 damage. That's a lot for a chain reaction deck, guys. We're gonna Compulsory his Tackle Crusader away. How long are we gonna keep this one swordswoman alive? He is not happy about it. He's gonna call the haunting. He said, I am over this swordswoman. She is gone. Taco Crusader's gonna flip her down. Not a big deal though. We get a Drowning Mirror Force. We're gonna set the Karma Cut. Swing into that shell once again. Another 500. He's down to 400 damage. So we're gonna Karma Cut the Taco Crusader. Down to 200 damage. All we need is another trap we can use, or to be able to swing with our swordswoman. We get both. He scoops. Great stuff, guys. Alright, here we are facing a Declan. We're going second. Looks like 25 cards over there. King of the Underworld. Straight Pendulum. Handful of traps. 2 Canadias. Compulsory Evacuation Device and a Windstorm. We got a new Drowning Mirror Force, so we're gonna play that. These straight triple Ds. Doom King Armageddon. He's going up to 2200. We're gonna hit him with the Drowning Mirror Force and toss him back into the deck. And 200 damage. We are off to the races. We get a Lava Golem. Set a Windstorm. He can't do much. We get another Lava Golem. Now he gets his Bergamot back. 2200 again. This time we hit him with a Canadia. 200 more damage. Another Drowning Mirror Force. We're gonna set the Canadia though. Canadia again. That'll bring out the other Canadia from the graveyard. Remember when Canadias used to be meta? They used to be super meta. You'd see them everywhere. Now obviously Book of Moon is just straight power creep better, but you used to see them everywhere. So we got Curse of Anubis. He's using Trump Witch to get a Poly. Now he's gonna Poly, a big old monster that does a lot of pierce, so Canadia doesn't really help us at all. We're gonna Compulsory him back to the extra deck. That triggers another Canadia from our graveyard. He passes his turn, and now we have some boys to swing. We get a Zoma, who's another boy to swing. So we're actually doing some good damage. 2400 is a big boost. He's down to 800. So use Monster Reborn. Bring out King Kaiser, kind of big. We have Zoma, we have Curse of Anubis, we have Windstorm. Bringing out a Dark Contract, that's straight death if he doesn't do anything. Bringing out High King Genghis, that's a really good monster, and we're still gonna overcome. So he bumps his boys up, we go Curse of Anubis. He's gonna negate that with his High King Genghis. So we're gonna say fine, let that chain resolve. Now we'll use a Windstorm. He cannot negate us again. Another instance of chain reaction is down to 400. And we got him no problem. So we go with the Lava Golem for the win, as he only has 400, but he hits us with a bottomless trap hole. And that just means we can swing. Or he was gonna die from his own spell. There was no avoiding death there, guys. Great stuff. Alright, here we are facing an Igami. We're going first. No extra deck for a boy over there. That's a really cool map though. What is that map from? If anyone knows in the comments, what is it? It's like a dirt hut with some sky. I have no clue what that is. It's a really cool map. We're gonna Floodgate this boy. He's straight cubic. Man, do I have? I don't think I have that map. Where did you get that map? Gotta be from the store or something, right? Got a Monster Reborn, another Duza. Mills Gundy. Hits us for 1800. We ain't tripping. We have a Lava Golem, Drowning Mirror Force, Zoma. We're gonna hit him with the Lava Golem. He has to take 500. He's gonna try to attack with the Lava Golem. We're gonna bring out Zoma the Spirit for 200 damage. Now if you destroy him, you have to take half of your monster's attack, which is 1500 from the mighty Lava Golem. Look what we got again, another Zoma. He has to take 500. We show him the Zoma. He knows what that means. He has to take another 200 for the Zoma coming out. He already knows what that means. Oh, there's our Scrap Iron Scarecrow finally. 500. He's gonna Hammer Shot his Lava Golem. Then he's gonna Fisher the Zoma. Pass his turn. We get a Floodgate. We're gonna use the Karma Cut though. Sets again, Lava Golem again, we pass again, Now we get some action with our swordswoman and we're able to finish it. Great stuff, guys. Alright, here we are facing a Kite Tenjo. We're going first. 23 cards over there. We got Zoma, we got Canadia, Karma Cut, Floodgate. Now we should have said the Karma Cut, no Canadia. I was feeling a little more. He's gonna Accelerate, go with the Cloud Dragon. We're gonna Floodgate the Cloud Dragon. Sure, he's not happy about that. He's going to Stream of Destruction the Floodgate. No idea why people do that. Xyz Galaxy, there we go. We get our Swordswoman. We're gonna set the Karma Cut though. Another Cloud Dragon. We're gonna hit him with the Canadia this time. So far he's taking 400 damage, sets a back row, we get a Windstorm, and a Swordswoman. So we kill the Cloud Dragon out as Canadian. Now we bring out Zoma in the end phase. That's gonna be another body to attack. And there's a third body to attack. So we got some attacks. Look at this, a field full of monsters. Bet you would have never guessed. We get to clear the Cloud Dragon with the little Canadia. And we get to do a bunch of damage with the Zoma and Swordswoman. He's only at 100. All we gotta do is use any kind of trap. And all that requires is any kind of monster. Enjoy this cutscene while it lasts, my boy, because once you summon this monster, we use whatever trap we want, and we can win the duel. So here he comes, we choose the Windstorm, 200 from Chain Reaction, and hits him for lethal. Great stuff, guys. Alright, here we are facing a Pegasus. We're going second, using a pretty cool little sleeve and mat combo over there, some Ouija board, and I think like some artifact pieces. Trying to say something, I can't really tell. So he's Dark Magician, starting with a rod into a circle into a curtain. Not too bad for him. Sets a back row. We have a handful of traps, which is very normal for this deck. You know, he's gonna start with the curtain. 2000 damage is a big help for us. We're gonna just use whatever card he targets. So we hit him with the Floodgate. Chain Reaction, he's already down to 1800. That's so huge for this deck. Hits us for 1600, we don't really mind at all. We get another Karma Cut. We're gonna set the new Compulsory Evacuation device. He gets extra with that curtain, so he was eager to use that. He's even gonna use another curtain. He's already down to 900, guys. He's gonna have a lot of trouble. Once again, we just use whatever he targets with the Banish. It's another Floodgate. He takes another 200, probably realizing how close to death he is now. Now we're going to be able to Karma Cut this rod, throw away the Canadia. I could have chained the Canadia to my own Karma Cut. I should have. I didn't, because we're going to Lava Golem anyway. And then the Lava Golem finishes him off for exactly 500 after the 200 from that chain. Crazy deck, guys. You have to have other ways to do damage other than a Chain Reaction. We're using the Lava Golem, we're using Swordswoman, we're using Zoma. Scrap Iron is cool. It's obviously not core because we only have one in the loops. People can sometimes kill it. They'll just kill it like you saw in some of these replays. It's always fun to stall though. People hate it, I'm sure. Even with the Lava Golem nerf, even with the Floodgate nerfs, keeping Winda out and all that stuff, it still prevails over time, and Konami's still adding busted traps in the game. So as long as they do that, we'll keep coming back. Hope you guys enjoyed, and thanks for watching.